Hello students, welcome to the science class. As you know, the chapter light, shadow and reflection is going on. So in the previous classes we have discussed about the formation of shadow and the types of material, luminous, non-luminous object and the sources of light. Now today we will discuss about how the eclipse are formed. So first, what are eclipse? How the eclipse are formed and what is eclipse? An eclipse occurs anytime, yes, something passes in front of the sun and blocking its light. Okay, it can be a earth or a moon. Clear? So when something is passing in front of the sun, जब कोई चीज सन के सामने से होके जा रही है और वो सन से निकलने वाली लाइट रेज को क्या कर रही है, ब्लॉक कर रही है. So what happens? The object that is blocking the way of light, it casts its shadow on the another object. Maybe that object is earth or moon. As you know that the earth, it moves around the sun and the moon, it revolves around the earth. Now, so how the solar and the lunar eclipse form? So what happens? Two types of eclipse are there. First one is solar eclipse and another one is known as lunar eclipse. As sun, moon and earth, what are they? They are the heavenly bodies. So what happens in the solar eclipse? As here the sources of the light, moon and earth, they both are the non-luminous object. Either the moon is also not having the light and the sun is also not having its own light. Moon and the earth, they both are not having their light. So how they are the non-luminous object? Clear? So here the source of light is sun. Sun is as a source of light. Clear? Now the sun is as a source of light. Moon and earth, they are the non-luminous object. So what happens when during the revolution, as the earth, it moves around the sun and the moon, it revolves around the earth. So when they come in a straight line, as you can see here, sun, moon and earth, so what happens? They are in a straight line. One more thing that you can see, that the formation of shadow, that is a full shadow and the half shadow. So the full shadow, it means the dark part, and the light shadow, partial shadow, it means the light portion. Okay, now the dark portion is known as umbra. Okay, the dark portion of the shadow is known as umbra and the lighter part is known as penumbra. Clear? So what happens when the moon blocks the way of light from the sun? It casts a shadow on the moon. तो ये moon की क्या बन रही है यहाँ पर? Shadow किसके ऊपर आ रही है? Earth के ऊपर आ रही है. Clear? So that is known as solar eclipse. So when we are having a solar eclipse, when we are having a new moon, okay, especially as in Hindi we can say on, when we are having, that is, it is on Amavasya. Clear? So solar eclipse we are having on Amavasya, same as the lunar eclipse. Clear? As the lunar eclipse, what happens? The earth comes between. It's a earth, it comes between as the moon and the sun. So the shadow of the moon, earth, falls on the moon. So that's why it happens the solar eclipse. Clear? So another thing is the solar eclipse is visible partly from the different parts of the world. Okay, but the complete lunar eclipse is visible from the different parts of the world. Why? Because the size of the object, as the size of the sun is bigger, earth is smaller than the sun, and the size of the moon is smaller than the earth. It is clear? So now you can understand it, the formation of eclipse, by watching this video.
Eclipses of the moon and the sun. Eclipses of the moon and the sun occur only under very special conditions. When the moon and the earth are in direct line with the sun. Eclipses are caused by the earth and the moon casting their shadows on each other. Lunar eclipse. When the earth's shadow covers the complete disk of the moon, it is called total lunar eclipse. When it partly covers the disk of the moon, it is called partial lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse lasts from a few minutes to a few hours. It occurs only on a full moon night when the earth and the moon are in direct line with the sun. Solar eclipse. An eclipse of the sun is called a solar eclipse. It occurs on a no moon day. Sometimes the moon comes in between the sun and the earth. Then the moon obstructs the light of the sun and casts its shadow on the earth. So, the people living in this part of the earth can see only a part of the sun. This is a solar eclipse. It may be a total eclipse or a partial eclipse. If the sun cannot be seen at all, then it is called total solar eclipse. If only a part of the sun is seen, it is called partial solar eclipse. Solar eclipse lasts for a short time.
Now students, the formation of eclipse is clear to you. Okay, now reflection of light. Reflection of light, it means the bouncing back of light after striking a smooth polished surface. So what happens, light, as you can see here we have taken a mirror. So what happened, that the light rays which falls on the surface, it is known as a incident ray. Clear? So bouncing back of light is known as reflection. So what happened, the light rays, it falls on the surface and then it is reflected. Clear? So the light rays which falls on the surface, this is known as incident ray. Okay. Now reflected rays. Reflect the incident ray bouncing back in the same medium after striking the reflecting surface. इस surface से टकराने के बाद ये reflect होकर के जिस surface same medium में reflect होती है, so it is known as reflecting ray. So now, so what we will do, then we will draw a perpendicular line. So when we draw a perpendicular line between the incident ray and the reflected ray, it is known as a normal ray and it forms two angles. As the angle between the incident ray and the normal, it is known as angle I, angle of incidence, and the angle between the normal and the reflected ray, it is known as the angle of reflection. Now the reflection is also depend on the different surfaces. As the smooth surface is having a regular reflection, and while a rough surface is having a diffuse reflection. Now types of reflection. Two types of reflections are there. One is known as the regular reflection and another one is known as a diffuse reflection. Regular reflection as from the plane mirror and other smooth and shiny surface. जैसे आपका glass हो सकता है. So what happened here? The incident ray which falls on the surface, they are reflected in a parallel way. Clear? So what kind of reflection it is? It is a regular reflection. And another one is the diffuse reflection, because here the surface on which the incident rays falls, that is rough. So what happens when they reflect, when the incident ray they falls on the rough surface, they are reflecting in a different direction. and the angle between the incident ray and the reflected ray is also in a different. Yes, so they are reflecting in the different direction as the in regular reflection they are moving in a parallel. So that kind of reflection is known as regular reflection, and this kind of reflection is known as a diffuse reflection. Formation of image by a plane mirror. The plane mirror which we are using commonly at our homes, so that is known as a plane mirror. A plane mirror reflected most of the light that falls on it. Okay. Now what happens? The plane mirrors, the polished surface, they are reflecting more, absorbing less, while the rough surface they absorb more and reflected less. When the light reflected by the mirror enters in our eyes, we see the image of the object in the mirror. The image we see of our self in a mirror is formed in the same way. In the same way, now the formation of image by the plane mirror. As you can see here, we are having the object and this is the incident ray and this is the plane mirror. So what happens as a reflected ray and the incident ray? So what they are forming? They are forming the image. Okay. So this is the image formed by the plane mirror. Now students, revise the taught portion. Thank you. Have a nice day.